Good afternoon. I'm going to ask everyone to take their seats. Wonderful. Hello, Princeton. All right. I like that energy, but we're going to do that one more time. Hello, Princeton. What a perfect time to be celebrating higher education. Yes? Thank you. You all know the meaning behind that. What a perfect time to be celebrating higher education. Welcome honorees and guests to Princeton University's annual Service Recognition Luncheon. My name is Romy Riddick. I'm the Vice President for Human Resources, and I couldn't be more excited to share this occasion with all of you. Gathering here today to celebrate our incredible honorees and award winners is a heartwarming reminder of what makes working in academia and higher education at Princeton so truly special. We are in a new venue. Did anybody notice? This beautiful state-of-the-art Racquet and Recreation Fieldhouse in the Meadows Neighborhood. It's just beautiful. It also happens to be the first large event taking place here. So we hope it's been a good experience so far. Just to share a bit about this building, it is the varsity athletics hub for men and women's squash, men's and women's tennis, women's rugby, softball, and cross country. It also includes Wilkinson Fitness Center, which is available to the entire campus community. Has anybody worked out here yet? Let me see. Hands, yes, yes. Oh, there's a good number of hands. I'm not an athlete, but I'm going to pretend like I'm one, and I will be coming over here. So back to the task at hand, we are gathered to honor 420 employees who had employment anniversaries in 2024. 420. In addition, yes, round of applause, thank you. In addition, 2 individuals will receive the Donald Griffin 23 Management Award, and 6 individuals will receive the President's Achievement Award. There is no shortage of excellence in this hall. As Princeton staff members, your roles are essential in advancing the university's teaching and research mission. You represent a dedicated, talented, and diverse group of employees who rightfully deserve recognition today and for your years of service and for your unique contributions to make this institution a truly great one. We are grateful for your enduring commitment and for your ongoing dedication to our students, faculty, staff, and alumni. On behalf of the university and the Office of Human Resources, I wish to express our sincere thanks and to congratulate all service recognition and award honorees today. You make more impact than you can imagine. Please give yourselves a big round of applause. Now, please join me in acknowledging the culinary talents of Executive Chef Jerry Luz, Executive Pastry Chef Michael D. Liberto, and the whole catering team in campus dining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Their talents for nourishing us with such creativity, beautiful plates, as you may have seen when you came in, it always amazes me. Now, I noticed that many people have begun their lunch because the food looked so delicious, but I am now going to officially say, please enjoy your lunch. We will resume in just a short while at about 12:25 or so with the program. Have fun. Hello and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed lunch. Thank you again to Chef Jerry and to the campus dining team. Thank you. We'd now like to present a video featuring 4 of our service honorees who have shared their experiences working at Princeton. You can see them on the Jumbotrons here, and then we will resume. Thank you.
The work I do with my student athletes really motivates me to come in and put 100% effort every day, and it's really worth it, and I enjoy it tremendously. I have some really talented athletes as well as strong academic women, and there is a lot to be learned on the court that will take them through their life with great advantages. The development of confidence, learning how to work together as a team, learning how to address conflict and issues, also help them grow as people. And I think that's a big part of my job that I really embrace. My memorable moment at Princeton, well, I guess coaches probably should have quite a few memorable moments, and I have, but I guess one that really stands out is the 2008 National Team Championship. Friends were here, their parents were here. Chadwin was jam-packed with not an inch extra space to move around. And winning that match and making ourselves the 2nd straight national championship was just so exciting for me to watch and to see the joy in all my athletes' faces. And it was really quite impactful for me.
I just like making people happy. I look at it like if it was me, how would I feel? That's how I want to treat people. I go to the staff lounge to clean that and make sure it's tip-top shape so when people come near. And then I go to the A floor. And I'm see a chair out of line, I'm going to push it back, put it in straight. Because it looks better when you come in the building and everything is not all scattered all around. I make sure that everything is neat as it could be. Because I look at it too, like a lot of these students, they deserve to have the best. Favorite part of my job is coming to work with my coworkers, and we have fun laughing and talking with each other. They constantly encourage me. It's just a beautiful spirit here. Princeton provided for me and my kids. They gave me a life because I wouldn't have been able to raise 3 children without having this job here. If you give them your best, you'll get the best.
I wake up every morning thinking, let's go help get things done and help these students get their work done and get where they need to be. I'm responsible for wood shop training, metal shop training, welding, forging. I think the place of art for students at Princeton is very large, even though it may not be the center of the university's curricular focus. They deal a lot with theoretical work, and being able to come to a space and work with their hands and make a thing and have it be in front of them is an unusual experience for them, but it's a prized experience for them, and it's a place where they get to basically be themselves. Although I have been involved in increasing infrastructure for different techniques and processes in the shops, I would have to say the creation of the forge is probably my proudest. It creates a dynamic of intimate interpersonal engagement among the people who are working on the forge. And that's something that you don't quite get with the other processes. Not only am I dealing with the students and helping them problem solve their pieces, but we're all laughing and having a good time, and that's the only place that really happens is with the forge.
When I do conferences, it brings people together, and people come from all over the world. The students are able to network, and then sometimes they get invited to those institutions to present. They're building relationships. Watching the students grow, especially with the grad students, after their 5 or 6 years, watching them become doctors, I love it. Once they graduate, they send me emails every so often. So that makes me feel really good because I've impacted their lives as well as them impacting mine. My most memorable moment is when they named my building Laura Wooten Hall. The day I found out just brought so many memories. I grew up here in Princeton. Laura Wooten was a big inspiration in the community. I used to play at her house with her grandchildren, and to know that a woman of color's name is on our building just blew me away.
My Princeton experience has been excellent, and I am so grateful that I got the job here.
My Princeton experience has been very exciting and enjoyable journey.
My Princeton experience has been edifying. Something that is edifying is something that's life-affirming and informing you in a holistic sense. That would be how I would describe my time here.
My Princeton experience has been remarkable. It's really hard to put into words how much it's meant to me and how proud and grateful I am for the opportunity.
That video is so moving to me. It brings me great joy to hear how your stories have affected your lives, and I thank you for sharing them with the community. Can I please ask if they are able, Gail, Patricia, Orlando, and Keisha, to stand for a round of applause at your tables? Where are you? Here, here. That's fabulous. I have to say, the energy this year is really strong. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for the support of our community members. So just a quick fact, I don't feel like I can pass this opportunity up, about women's squash since we were in this building. We went 12-3 overall and a perfect 8-0 at its new home courts en route to reaching the national semifinals in Gail Ramsey's 30th anniversary. Okay, the time has come to invite our longest service honorees who are with us here today to join me on the stage if you can. You will have your photo taken with the president. Before I give you your instructions, would everyone please help me welcome President Eisgruber to the stage. Thanks, Chris. Would our 55, you heard it, would our 55, 50, and 45-year honorees begin to make their way to the stage? Please line up to the stairs to the left of the stage, which is over here. Okay, no, you're fine here. Yes, thank you, Chris. Thank you. Because we'd like them to walk across and, yes, thank you. Okay, they're coming up. Thank you. Fantastic. Okay, HR is there to assist you. Right after them, could I have the 40 and 35 years of service honorees please begin to line up? I'm going to have you make your way. Thank you, folks. All right, this is the moment. We want to make sure we're cheering. I am excited to introduce these very impressive individuals from a wide array of departments and academic and administrative positions. As I call your name, please step forward for a handshake and photo with President Eisgruber. Then please exit the stage on the opposite side, going to be over on this side, and return to your seat. Okay? We ready? 55 years. We welcome our 55-year honoree, Joseph Winston. Joseph is an engineering associate at Princeton's Plasma Physics Laboratory. Thank you. 55 years. Joseph looks fabulous. 50 years, another big one. Please join me on stage, Gordon Gray. Gordon is an associate professional specialist in the Department of Molecular Biology. Congratulations. We would now like to honor the following 45-year honorees. As I call your name, please join me on stage and make your way to shake hands with President Eisgruber. Diego Debanis. Diego works as Power Systems Specialist at the Princeton Plasma Physics Laboratory. Kenneth Pulaski. Kenneth is a Housing Regional Engagement Specialist in University Services. John Van Sant. John works as a Senior Security Administrator in the Office of Information Technology. And now, please join me in welcoming our 40-year honorees to the stage. Patricia Brown. Patricia is a custodian in facilities operations. Patricia is standing at her seat. Can we wave, Patricia? Congratulations. Stanley Chidzik. Stanley is a senior technical specialist in the Department of Physics. Lillian Laney. Lillian works as a data management coordinator in the Office of Human Resources. Marcia Leach. Marcia is a business operations coordinator in facilities operations. April Miller. April is a supervisor at the Princeton University Library. Tracy Miller. Tracy is the undergraduate affairs administrator in the School of Engineering and Applied Science. Eugenia Moore. Eugenia works as a technology support specialist in the Office of Human Resources. Congratulations. Steve Ristopoulos. Steve is a technical implementations group lead at Princeton Plasma Physics Laboratory. Ralph Safara. Ralph is an HVAC refrigeration mechanic in facilities operations. Kenny Silber. Kenny works as a lead engineer at Princeton Plasma Physics Laboratory. Robert Talarick. Robert is a supervisor in facilities operations. Stacy Traub. Stacy is in the role of Department Office Support in Athletics. Thomas Ward. Thomas is Facility Shop Specialist Lead at Princeton Plasma Physics Laboratory. Congratulations to all of our 40-year awardees. All right, 35 years. Wayne Apparin. Wayne is a library collection specialist, 3 at the Princeton University Library. John Blahajewski. John is a photographer, a digital imaging specialist in the Department of Art and Archaeology. Ruth Boatman. Ruth works and is administrative assistant at the Princeton University Library. You librarians are a little rowdy. I like it. Martin Hydra. Martin is a senior librarian at the Princeton University Library. Victoria Lloyd. Victoria works as a purchasing coordinator in the Department of Chemistry. You're going to go right over to President Eisgruber. John Medley. John is a housing and real estate area coordinator in University Services. George O'Neill. George is an assistant head athletic trainer in University Health Services. Mary Beth Reagan. Mary Beth is manager of mailing and production services in University Advancement. All right, I'm just saying the advancement people stood up and applauded. Okay, Cal Schuin. Cal Schuin is a librarian at the Princeton University Library. Larry Spruell. Larry is a housing and real estate area coordinator in University Services. And Keith Stickles. Keith works as a lead carpenter in facilities operations. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for 35 years of dedicated service. President Eisgruber, you may take your seat. Thank you. 30 years now. What we're going to do so that we can return you to your jobs at some point today is now transition to having people stand, if you are able, at your tables. And I'll ask you to remain standing as we call all of the names. We're going to just continue to stare at you and applaud, so get comfortable with that, okay? If we can, we'll try to wait until applause at the very end, but I don't know if this crowd is going to be able to hold it back. We'll see, okay? Joyce Bell, please stand if you can at your table. Princeton University Library. Edward Broza, Facilities Operations. Robert Clack. Andrew Dimitriou, Facilities Operations. Richard Davini, Facilities Operations. Steve Elwood, Office of Environmental Health and Safety. David Hopkins, University Services. Christopher Jones, Facilities Operations. David Lamb, Princeton University Library. James Maggie, Facilities Operations. Annalie Pauls, Princeton University Library. Donna Palenza, University Services. Jerry Price, Department of Athletics. Gail Ramsey, Department of Athletics. Nick Safara, Facilities Operations. James Streeter, University Services. Leah Targan, Office of Information Technology. Gwen Williams, Facilities Operations. Bruce Yeagle, University Services. And Kieko Zaidi, Princeton University Library. Congratulations to you all. Okay, you may be seated now. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to recognize employees who have 10 through 25 years of service, okay? So will all of our 25-year honorees please stand as a group at your tables and be recognized? I won't call the individual names. 25-year honorees, please stand. Thank you for your dedication and commitment to Princeton. Thank you, thank you. There are a lot of people wearing orange too. Very nice. You can be seated. Okay, let's next pay tribute to our 20-year honorees. If you are able, please stand at your tables and be recognized. '20-year honorees, that's fabulous. They were shaking each other's hands, fist bumps, high fives, congratulating each other. Thank you for your dedication and commitment to Princeton. Okay, and next, our 15-year honorees. Will you please stand and be recognized? Congratulations to you. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you. And now we have our final group, our 10-year honorees. They're spring chickens compared to the others. Please, if you are able, stand at your tables to be recognized. Congratulations to you. Now this group, I don't know if it's their youth, I saw cell phones out filming. They will be posting on social media later, be assured. Okay, thank you and congratulations to you all. Let's please have one more round of applause for all of our service award winners. Okay, we are going to turn to the Griffin Management Award, which was established by the family, alumnus, and administrator of Donald Griffin, class of 1923. The program recognizes administrative employees with a $2,500 grant to participate in an educational or professional conference that can result in new insights and perspectives, renewed motivations, or enhanced skills that can be applied in their current job responsibilities. Each year, our selection committee reviews these nominations and selects 2 outstanding employees. That's a tough job, 2 out of a sea of wonderful nominations. It is now my pleasure to invite Mo Connolly, who facilitates the Griffin Award program, to join me on stage. Thank you, Mo. Mo is HR's Director of Learning and Development and will be presenting this year's recipients.
It reminds me of Catholic Church when I have to read. I never did very well with that, so don't judge. Hi, everyone. So our first winner is Brendan Byrne. He works for the Council on Science and Technology as their Studio Lab Artistic and Technical Manager. He can be counted on for brainstorming sessions, design direction, fabrication expertise, prototyping advice, respectful critique, and event and workshop facilitation. Executive Director of the Council on Science and Technology, Sammy Kahn, explains, Brendan aims to empower and inspire everyone who enters the Studio Lab. His goal has been to reduce barriers to creative technology, to form a thriving and supportive community, a concept that he refers to as radical welcomeness. We could all get down with that. Along with his team of over 25 student employees, he has overhauled trainings and systems, leading to a significant increase in the Studio Lab's usage, which now includes 30 events, 200 plus training reservations, 700 plus machine reservations, and 6 courses. He also created the Skills Matrix, which tracks the professional growth of his student employees, and spearheaded the development of MakeNet, a consortium of Princeton makerspaces, which now meets regularly to co-plan events and support each other's efforts. To continue his growth, Brendan will attend Cornell University's online certificate program for operations management. He will learn and implement quantitative approaches to planning, visioning, managing, mentoring, and evaluating in support of the Council's programmatic efforts. Unfortunately, Brendan was not able to join us today, but I will be able to share this award with him. So, Rome is gonna, there it is. So please congratulate Brendan with all of us. Our next recipient is Arifa Mohammed. Arifa Mohammed is the Senior Global Tax Analyst for Global Financial Services in the Office of Finance and Treasury. She is responsible for international tax reporting, serving international students and scholars from 128 countries. Her role not only requires a deep knowledge of US and foreign tax laws, many of which are changing on a regular basis, but also an appreciation of cultural differences and a sensitivity to them. Most recently, Arifa demonstrated her dedication, resilience, and leadership as part of large software program change, where she helped design, build, test, and implement. This work impacts every department that hosts, employs, or interacts with over 4,000 international students, scholars, and guests on this campus. I have witnessed on many occasions the deep respect she has earned. Arifa has all of the ingredients to be a stellar leader and manager in the future, says Christy Holmes, Senior Associate Director of Global Financial Services. Thanks to the Griffin Award, Arifa will be able to attend Essential Management Skills for Emerging Leaders, hosted by the Harvard Division of Continuing Education, where she will strengthen her leadership skills, improve negotiation and communication skills, and learn to manage organizational change and address implicit biases. Congratulations, Arifa. Please join me on stage.
Thank you, Mo, and congratulations, Arifa. Okay. Thanks to the Griffin Award, I'm sorry about that. Yes, thank you. So now it is time for our presentation of the President's Achievement Award. Once again, we will welcome President Eisgruber, who will present the awards.
Thank you, Romy. I'm delighted to be with you this afternoon, and I want to start by echoing Romy's welcome to you, both to the stunning Racquet and Recreation Fieldhouse and to the Meadows Neighborhood, if this is your first time visiting. This neighborhood on this side of the lake is over 100 years in the making. Today's event owes its venue to transactions that took place in 1922. In that year, several Princeton alumni offered to purchase and donate farmland that extended south from Lake Carnegie along Washington Road to Route 1 if the trustees would purchase the adjoining farm. The trustees accepted the donation and made the purchase with the expectations that, in their words, these properties would be needed by the university in the next 50 years. Underestimated a little bit, perhaps. I don't think our generous alumni, though, could have imagined the impact of their gift, and we are so grateful to welcome you as the first guests for a large-scale program in this space. Regardless of where it takes place, this event is each year always one of my favorites to attend. It gives me the opportunity to thank you, honorees, for your outstanding service to Princeton. Together, the 420 employees we celebrate today have devoted a staggering 8,040 years, wow, to our university community. This remarkable dedication is inspiring, not only because of the many lifetimes it represents, but also because of the myriad ways in which you have contributed to Princeton. Each of you brings a unique combination of talents, skills, and experiences to our collective enterprise. Whether you maintain our campus infrastructure, keep our academic and administrative departments running smoothly, or tend to the multifaceted needs of our faculty, students, and alumni, you play an integral and invaluable role in this university's educational mission. Congratulations on your service milestones, and give yourself another round of applause. It's now my privilege to present the President's Achievement Awards. This award was established in 1997 to recognize members of Princeton's staff whose exceptional dedication has contributed in a major way to the success of their departments and the university as a whole. It is the highest honor that we can bestow on a staff member, and one that our 6 recipients today richly deserve. Our first award recipient is Gilbert Collins. Gilbert Collins' impact on the Center for Health and Well-Being, part of the School of Public and International Affairs, has been far-reaching organizationally, intellectually, and geographically. As its executive director, Gilbert comes as close as any human can to being everywhere at once, ever alert to ways in which the experience of students, faculty, and staff, as well as a worldwide network of partners, can be enriched. Nowhere is this thoughtful and innovative spirit more apparent than in his contributions as the Center's Director of Global Health Programs. In the words of a global health student, anyone who has had the chance to see Gilbert advise, mentor, or teach knows that his warmth, enthusiasm, and passion for what he does are unrelenting. Whether he is spearheading transformative mini-courses in Kenya and Brazil over winter break, dramatically increasing the number of research and internship opportunities available to students, or mentoring the anxious, eager, or unsure, Gilbert has made it his mission to empower others, mindful that nothing less than the health of our world is at stake. Thank you, Gilbert, for devoting so much of yourself to the service of so many. Congratulations, and Gilbert, please join me on stage. Our next recipient is Laura Darrell. Laura Darrell has been described as the gold standard for what she does and, exactly the type of Princeton employee that should be recognized and celebrated. As assistant to the Associate Vice President for Facilities Operations and as Assistant Manager for Administrative Services, she serves as an administrative hub for our Facilities Operations team, which is tasked with maintaining our campus's buildings, grounds, and infrastructure. Laura both eases and enhances the executive functions of her unit through her commitment to excellence, resourcefulness, resilience, and acuity. Projects entrusted to her take flight, symbolized by a profoundly meaningful initiative called One Respect, which was launched to address the invisibility of service workers and promote a culture of esteem and inclusivity. People in Laura's orbit flourish, too, including a succession of leaders within facilities who have come to rely on her day-to-day support and, in some cases, her onboarding talents. Not only does Laura make things happen, but she also makes things better. As her nomination puts it, she is always assessing our processes and performance, identifying ways to improve, and helping to lead and facilitate change. She is a consummate professional. Thank you, Laura, for your many contributions and your leadership. Congratulations, and Laura, please join me on stage. Next, we will honor Bob McFarlane, whose fan club is over here. There is more to Princeton than meets the eye, and no one knows this better than Bob McFarlane, who leads our plumbing and HVAC shops. For over 3 decades, Bob has cared for the network of pipes and ducts that makes our buildings livable and functional. His knowledge, dedication, and collegiality are unsurpassed. His commitment and talents are amplified through his mentorship of plumbers and mechanics throughout the facilities organization. In the words of his nomination, from the moment he arrives in the shop in the morning until the moment he leaves, Bob strives to be the best he can be to ensure that the entire campus community receives the level of service it deserves. There are, of course, times when even Bob's expertise and ingenuity are tested, but he rises to every occasion, as when a condensate leak threatened a special collections vault in Firestone Library, or when the lint traps in a residential college laundry room emitted a noxious odor. In each case, he embraced the problem and designed an elegant solution that has never had to be revisited. Thank you, Bob, for looking after our facilities so well. We could not be in better hands. Congratulations. Will you please join me on stage now to accept your award? Our next recipient is David Radcliffe, whose fan club is here. David Radcliffe, better known as Rad, is the human fulcrum on which the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering's undergraduate laboratory rests. The way in which he manages this hub of hands-on learning is a testament to his technical, organizational, and teaching skills, as well as his generosity of spirit. For the hundreds of students who gather under his watchful eye each week, Rad is, in the words of his nomination, a veritable tech wizard who makes the lab such a wonderful place to learn, imagine, build, and collaborate. The journey from concept to completion can be arduous, but students quickly learn that they can find in him the moral and practical support they need to be successful. Rad ensures that no one falls through the cracks. Indeed, he instills in his students an ethos of teamwork, exemplified by his stewardship of the department's famously challenging and rewarding Robotic and Autonomous Systems Lab. As Professor Claire Gamakel puts it, Rad makes our students' experiences of engineering and research exceptionally better while asking nothing in return. Rad is awesome. Thank you, Rad, for making your lab as much a place of welcome as it is of wonder. Congratulations, and please join me on stage. Ken Struther is our next award recipient. As Assistant Vice President for Public Safety, Ken Struther is tasked with safeguarding thousands of students, faculty, staff, and visitors, as well as Princeton's irreplaceable cultural treasures. Ken approaches this complex task in a human-centric way, building relationships that foster transparency, trust, and understanding, and are shaped by his personal integrity and strategic vision. The importance he attaches to these relationships can be seen in his creation of a community relations division, in his close engagement with local law enforcement agencies, in his highly regarded work with campus partners, and yes, in his department's lovable Labrador Retriever coach, a source of cheer and comfort for his staff and all who cross her path. Ken has been described as a true community caretaker, a role that comes into its own in moments of contention. As Associate Dean of Undergraduate Students Jarrett Fisher puts it, I often see Ken interact with the most impassioned groups and individuals when emotions run high. Yet even in these most challenging situations, I've observed Ken demonstrate the most incredible degree of patience, grace, and diplomacy. Thank you, Ken, for your commitment to safety and security, which allows our community to thrive. Congratulations. Please join me now to accept your award. And our final award recipient is Marion Young. Marion Young is Executive Director of the Lewis Center for the Arts, where she serves as the central hub of 5 programs, each with a different creative focus and each with its own administrative and academic goals. Fortunately, Marion is, in the words of her nomination, an exceptionally gifted strategic thinker with the ability to hold multiple competing interests in her mind and plan the most complicated of operations with grace, clarity, and calm. She is attuned to both the whole and its parts, deftly forging ties among her diverse constituencies, resolving differences, prioritizing needs, and managing resources. Marianne has faced a wide range of challenges, from rapid enrollment growth to budgetary constraints, from leadership transitions to major programmatic changes. Her stalwart presence has helped the Lewis Center to perform as vibrantly as the students who fill its stages, studios, and writers' nooks. To quote Judith Hamera, professor and chair of the Lewis Center for the Arts, she is a creative and meticulous manager of our resources, and her understanding of our enrollment and budget makes her a highly persuasive and well-respected advocate. Thank you, Marion, for dedicating so much of your time as well as energy to nurturing the arts at Princeton. Congratulations, and please join me now to accept the award. Okay. Thank you, Gilbert, Laura, Bob, David, Ken, and Marion, for your exemplary service to Princeton. Please join me, one and all, in recognizing our President's Achievement Award recipients with a final rousing round of applause.
As my daughter would say, wowee. Congratulations. Thank you, President Eisgruber. Believe it or not, we are coming to the close of our ceremony here today. So as we wrap up, I want to once more thank all of you for gathering here today to celebrate the excellence in our community. Honorees, you have received your service recognition pin today. Be sure to look out for your certificate, which will be mailed to your home address in a few weeks. For those honorees with over 25 years of service, we hope you have selected your gift from the Princeton Service Recognition Collection at Hamilton Jewelers. Beautiful things from which to select. We appreciate Hamilton for being here today. They are set up in the back if you'd like to take another look at any of the lovely pieces. Thank you to Hamilton. Thank you. A special thank you to HR's communication team. They hate when I do this. This is one of the things not written in my remarks. Anita and Amy, who are probably moving around the room somewhere. Thank you. Last year I made them come up on stage, and they will refuse to do that again. So thank you. I'd also like to acknowledge the hard work of the Service Recognition Committee, comprised of our amazing campus partners, the President's Achievement Award Selection Committee, the Griffin Management Award Selection Committee, and everyone who helped to make this event possible. There are many hands behind the scenes. Thank you. Thank you to our friends in athletics. This space is amazing. We will be back. I'm just letting you know. We are going to let you all figure out how at your tables to make this decision, but we welcome you to take the gorgeous centerpieces that are on the table. So you might want to come up with a good strategy. I don't want to see any fists flying. Perhaps it's the most senior person at the table, most years of service. I'll leave that to you to decide. This is HR. We can intervene if needed, okay? Charter buses, a little bit of housekeeping. The charter buses will be waiting outside of the building, or the Tiger Transit buses will be parked by the Meadows garage to take you back to where you need to go. Now, I will not be rejoining you on stage, so thank you again. To bring us home is a special musical guest. So now, to conclude today's program, I am thrilled to welcome Princeton's Roaring 20, a mixed voice of cappella group that sings songs ranging from jazz to contemporary pop. Every semester, this group goes on tour to places like Boston, Seattle, Amsterdam, and London, but we are thrilled to have them here with us today. They will present a song to us and then lead us in Old Nassau. Thank you all for coming. Now we're going to have a quick set change, so bear with us for just a few seconds, and then the group will join us on stage. Thank you, and congratulations to all.
Dum 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 ba dum ba dum dum ba dum ba dum ba-dum, 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 doo-doo-doo. Blue sky smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Birds singing a song, nothing but blue. Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw things going oh so right. Noticing the days hurrying by when I'm in love, my heart blue days, all over and gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Look up, dig the azure in the dome, boy. It's a mellow fellow, blue skies, blue skies. Did you ever hear a bluebird singing the blues? You won't, they don't. He's just a happy little bird, oh so slap happy. Sunshine everywhere, and everybody's happy as a square in the fair. Oi, oi! Nothing but blue, and it's all misery. Overhead. Hey, Roaring 20, go ahead, go ahead. Never saw the sun shine so bright. Never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by when I'm in love. Blue days are gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Blue skies.
Thank you, everyone. So it's tradition to sing Old Nassau for every Princetonian in a room, or if we see other Princetonians in a room. So please rise and sing. Tune every heart and every voice, bid every care withdraw. Let all with one accord rejoice in praise of Old Nassau. In praise of Old Nassau we sing, hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. Thank you everyone for your service.